everybody, and welcome back to another episode. Happy Friday, guys. Thank you guys for being here. So, we got some action, guys. Not an announcement. We got Iron Spider finally out, and he looks incredible. Um, like I told you guys before, I usually don't do release videos, but it looks like I'm going to start doing them because why not? So, guys, also, I forgot to go over something I mentioned to you guys last stream that I told you guys about the moment the movie Deadpool and Wolverine came out. I said they're making this figure. Third party made the figure already. I think it's up for pre-order. I don't think I ordered it. Maybe I did. I don't remember. But I'm telling you right now, Hot Toys is making this 100%. Because just like I told you guys, we are not done with Deadpool and Wolverine yet. So we are going to get into all of that. And then we'll see what else happens throughout the stream. Also, Hot Toys has, they made a video of the story of Hot Toys, right? And then they have a 25-year celebration video of Hot Toys. Obviously, we know Hot Toys is complete garbage. InArt is the company that's been around for over 25 years, making way better things, way better quality control, way better figures. I don't know why Hot Toys would bother doing something like that when we know that InArt is in charge of the game. But I'm assuming you guys all saw the video already. Guys, there's 21 of you guys in here. Please hit that like button if you haven't yet. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Let's see who's in the house tonight. And somebody keep track of the likes for me as well, if you don't mind. Whoever wants to take charge. Thank you. We got Ash in the house. Welcome, my friend. Doing? Nice to see you. Happy Friday. Well, Saturday for you. Frostbitten YOLO. New name in the house. Welcome. Hopefully, we're not with the shits with this new name, but hopefully you come in peace. Hopefully you're not a burner. Hopefully, because this is what I have to deal with every time there's a new name in here. It's always some bullshit. So hopefully you're not that person. Hopefully. Welcome. Michael, how are you, my friend?
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
Welcome. We got Ron in the house. Welcome, my friend.
Hello!
Guys, there's 25 of you guys in here. Please hit that like button if you haven't yet. Remember, hit the like button and relax. Very simple. We don't ask for much on the stream. Just hit the like button and relax. Bradley Cooper in the house.
Hello!
Welcome, Bradley. First and foremost, I'd like to congratulate. Oh my God. I am not getting into that. I am not even going to bother because that's a joke too. And you know it. Oh my God. Unbelievable. Fast. I hit the like button. I hope so, Bradley. I hope so. Unbelievable. He said I didn't. Well, do it now. Brad just asked right off the bat. Yeah, all the time. Bradley always poking. He is not happy unless he's poking. Unbelievable. He said prepare for wrong language. No, I am good. As long as I'm not bothered, I am okay. You guys know the drill. Oh yeah, he's gonna hate me. Oh my God, Carla, my friend, welcome. How are you?
Charlie, my friend, Charlie Brigante, how you doing?
Fellas said good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Wait, wrong stream. The disrespect, Carlo.
How dare you?
Disrespect. Oh my God. Unbelievable. I'll remember this, Carlo. In the members chat, do not cry. Rudy, double team. Let's see who else is in the house with us tonight. Happy Friday, everybody. Guys, there's 28 of you guys in here. Please hit that like button if you haven't yet. And thank you for those who did already. Anyone got Iron Spider coming? Mine's paid off already. My God Loki's paid off. My Iron Spider's paid off. I'm just waiting for Sideshow to say, here you go, Zaddy. Let's see who else is in the house with us tonight. Welcome, everybody. Chris from the UK. How are you, my friend?
Hello!
Shout out to the UK. Shout out to Patrick. Shout out to TK. Gaslight K. His name is Gaslight K. 421. Who else is in here with us? We got Bow.
How you doing?
Also, we got some shots courtesy of Bob for tonight's stream. As always, without Bob's computer skills, we would have no stream. Who else is in the house? Just trying to be fat. No, not at all. I was working. If I push the time back over an hour or at least an hour, I got stuck at work. Gilbert, how are you, my friend? Welcome.
I'm doing.
Welcome. Let's see. I had a fight yesterday with some knob about X23. It was so sad. Unbelievable. Chris, how are you, my friend?
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up?
Welcome. Let's see. Rudy.
I'm doing.
Rudy, remember this. Remember this for later, Rudy. Remember this, okay? I'm counting on you to remind me if I forget. Who else is in here with us? Wayne, my friend, back to back.
I'm doing.
Nice to see you. We got Lou.
Hello!
Also, before I forget, okay? Before I forget. Today is the 19th. Lucha's birthday is on the 21st. So that would make it on Sunday. Okay, so since we're not going to be here Sunday, happy birthday to Luke. Okay. He will finally become a grown man soon. He will lose his virginity at some point very soon, hopefully. He says, what up, I'm masterful creating and Black Widow collectors. Remember, don't be afraid to touch your toys. Guys, do not listen to this. You know why he's saying this right now? He just body swapped Yelena. Okay? That's why he's saying don't be afraid of touching your toys. Because he was balls deep in a Fison for about 3 hours trying to body swap that thing. Okay? Disgusting. Gerardo, my friend, welcome. Nice to see you.
Hello!
Nice to see you. Welcome. My fellow birthday collectors.
How dare you?
Unbelievable. No respect.
Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that?
No respect, Gerardo. I see how it is. I see you. For those who don't know what he's referring to, I posted my Asmus Collectibles X23 yesterday, and I told you guys that figure, I had burnt the hair by mistake with a heat gun. I was working on another figure, and I had it behind where the heat was going, and I didn't realize that it was, that close where it's going to burn the hair. And all of a sudden, I start smelling, burnt product, and I was like, "What the hell's going on? Where's this coming from?" And X33 was right behind where the heat gun was blowing, and I was like, "Oh no, gone!" It's like long hair and then shriveled hair, and it looks horrible. And I can't. No matter how much you brush it, once the hair is gone, you can't pull it back out. So yeah, the figure's ruined. So for me to fix the figure, number one, I would have to get a brand new figure because I'm not going to find the head sculpt alone, or get it rooted properly by somebody, which absolutely not happening. So that's why it's staying how it is. Bring on the camera. Again, they could do it. I never said they couldn't. Do I think they're gonna do it? I don't think so. Again, they have the likeness from Henry Cavill. They got these amazing bulky bodies, right? Muscular bodies. They got the arms for these bodies, silicone seamless bodies, so they could do it 100%. But that's not what we're getting into tonight. Fabs. Oh my God! Why do you expose me all the time?
How dare you?
Y'all don't ever disrespect me.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Dream, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Happy Friday. Welcome, welcome. 14 likes, guys. There's 28 of you guys in here. Please hit that like button. We need 14 likes to go. I don't know what the problem is already on a Friday evening. Do not make me go after you with some raid. Do not be a roach on the stream. Please hit the like button if you haven't yet. Big Rip, how are you, my friend? Welcome.
Hello!
Welcome, welcome. Press the Ron button for me. Guys, hit the like button, please. Cassandra, welcome. How are you doing? As you staying out of trouble. I was fine until Bradley showed up. Okay. I was fine until Bradley showed up. 16 likes. Guys, hit the like button. There's 28 of you guys in here. We should be at 28 likes already. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. And thank you, whoever hit the like button already. I appreciate it. As always, can't believe Christmas in here. I know. Forget December. The whole year went by so fast. So fast. I still remember New Year's Eve last year. I remember like it happened a few months ago. It is insane. It is scary that we're going to be 90 in about like 3 years. And we're going to be like, what happened to the time? That's why I tell you guys, enjoy your life. Do not be miserable, Patrick. Okay. Live your life to the fullest, because one day you're going to wake up and you're going to be 77 and you're going to be like, did I just shit myself? So please enjoy your life. Do not worry about haters. Do not worry about people. Do not worry about negativity. Worry about yourself. Enjoy your life. Shady Sean had very valuable words for me today. He says, I collect what I like. Do that for yourself. Collect what you like. Okay? Don't worry about nobody else but yourself. Ernesto, oh, look at you on time for once.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
Welcome, welcome. Blinken, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Oh my God, you missed the point because you didn't bother to read the rest. It was not meant for you. It was meant for. Wait, now I gotta go back. Now I got to go back. I thought you were rubbing in the beginning. I was gonna make sure the label including the class. Oh, I got you. Thank you. No, I thought you were trying to You know why? You know why, Carlo? You know why? Fast, yeah. Well, the pool figs paid a whole month. Yeah, no, it's gonna be so good when they all show up. Shady Sean in the house.
Hello!
Like I said, guys, he had very, very valuable words today in the members chat. He said, I said, stick to clones. He said, no. He said, no. No, I collect what I like. So he's correct. Collect what you like. Live your life the best you can. Because one day you're going to blink. And like I said, you're going to be 77 wondering who's going to change your diaper. So, Leo, my friend, welcome.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
Welcome, my friend. Happy Friday. We got Albert in the house. Dr. Frankenstein, welcome.
I'm doing.
Dr. Frank. His name is Dr. Frankenstein. He said not the figure. Oh my God. Happy birthday, Luch. Happy birthday, Luch. Faster than MJ. And MJ, what do you mean an MJ? Russia to the sun. Man, Man, if I knew somebody who could fix her, she would have been fixed a long time ago. But if I want to get her rooted, I have to ship her to China or somewhere that it's not even worth it. I'm going to pay shipping there, the job getting done, the shipping back, because obviously the what do you call it? The person working on it is not going to pay for the shipping out of their pocket, so it's not worth it. It is not worth it. And now with the Hot Toys Extra 3, even though everybody knows it will never compare to anything by InArt, InArt's X23 will destroy this Hot Toys X23. So that's why I'm just going to leave it alone. He said roaches. Guys, hit the like button. There's 30 of you guys in. We're only up to 21 likes. Hit the like button, please, if you haven't. Thank you for those who did already. That's true this year. Absolutely. No, and it's just not just this year. Every year just gets worse and worse and just goes by faster and faster. And we're just getting older and older. And it's, like I said, it's very scary. It's very, very scary. I could tell you, I still remember my 20s like it was a couple of years ago, a few years ago. So it is crazy. Happy birthday, Luch. 22 likes, guys. Hit the like button. There's 28 of you guys in here. Waiko, welcome. How are you? Nice to see you.
Hello!
Hi, bro. When Arise more. Oh, my 42. I have no idea. My 42. I never got my Superman. I didn't get a notification on. My 42. That's another figure I'm not going to be getting until next year at some point. My Mark III Stealth 2.0. I have, I believe, one payment on that. My Amazing Spider-Man. I have 2 payments on that. My T800s. I have no information on whatsoever. So I missed out on a lot of figures this year, not because I didn't order, just because, they're at Sideshow. So kind of a shame, but it is what it is. Derek, how are you, my friend? Happy Friday.
Hello!
Welcome. Fast, see, you have to read. I meant it for a reason. No respect to you, my friend, although I thought... Oh, my God. Carlo! Fast will change that. Well, absolutely. I will definitely change some diapers for some Hot Toys. 100%. Fabs, actually, you want me to be honest or you want me to be InArt? Pick one. Honest or InArt? Huh? Pick one, Bradley. You want honesty or you want InArt? Oh my God. I used to change diapers. I used to change diapers for a living. Oh my God.
The strands for the...
Oh my God. That is hysterical. Blinken says, I just got my Superman from Hot Toys and he's really good. The colors really pop. Yeah, another one that I didn't get any notification for. So, like I said, my top 10 is going to be, again, going to be disappointing for me because I'm not the type of person that is going to make a top 10 figures of the year when I don't own any of them like a lot of these channels do, right? Kind of ridiculous. How can you judge a figure that you don't own, that you don't have just from pictures when they're the first ones to talk shit about the pictures when they come out? So that's why, it's pathetic that people do that, right? It's ridiculous that you bother doing, oh, these are my favorite figures that I don't own, that I will never own, that I don't have, but here it is because they're my favorite, but I don't know what they're like in hand. Like, that is insanely stupid. I will never do that. And it's not even like I didn't pre-order the figures. I have the figures coming. They just didn't come, they're not released from Sideshow. So my top 10 are going to be figures that I have in hand in my collection that I have, here already. That's going to be my top 10. Obviously, compared to somebody else telling you, oh, this figure is so much better when they don't even have it. That's not even a valid thing to say if you don't have the figure in hand. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And I'm explaining to you guys so you guys know, so you don't think that, oh, well, you didn't include this one. Yeah, because I don't have it. That's why it's not included. Because I know that's going to happen. Go, oh, you think that one's better than this? Well, if I had it in hand, probably not. So that's going to be my situation. Luge with the super chat. Look at this guy. Thank you everyone for birthday wishes. We're all kidding aside. I'm happy to be a part of a fun collecting group and be able to socialize on the internet with all of you. Even though some y'all a little introverted, sensitive, and selfish. Unbelievable, Luge. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, you.
No, thank you, bro.
Thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, seriously, you.
No, seriously, thank you, bro.
No, for real, you.
No, thank you.
Guys, if you only knew what's going to take place in LA this weekend, okay? Starts with the word face, okay? And only Luch and Bob knows what it ends with. And Luch is a professional at it. I know this firsthand. Oh my God, Luch. Luch is a professional facer. Unreal. Looks like I've been skipped fast. I see how you are. Wait, what happened? What happened? Where are you? Let me see. What did I miss? Wait. Oh, I saw you. What are you talking about? I saw you. Let's see who else is in the house. Let's see. It's an inner. Oh my God. Fabs, you have to face it. Now you're getting too old to be collecting. Send them to me. Chris, I am 99.1 thousand trillion % you are older than me, okay? So stop trying. Actually, this for
Have you
you.
heard of a psyop?
Nice try, though. Chris. Nice try, okay? Trying to psyop me on my own stream. Unbelievable. No respect. Let's see who else is in here tonight. Did I miss somebody? You know he had. Like I said, you guys want honesty or you guys want inner? You pick one. Because remember, worldwide free shipping. Okay? Worldwide free shipping, just not to this world. What a joke. What a joke of a company. Oh my God. Holly, I used to man. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. He said my butt. Oh my God. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I have a question. Do you think Hot Tools will have one last reveal to blow our minds? Well, like I said, that Magna Guard was out of left field. They had made it seem like they were done for the year. And I had said they may be done with announcements, but they're not done with releases. And we've already gotten two releases already since then. So the Magna Guard came out of left field. I didn't expect that at all. So anything's possible with them. We still got another 2 weeks at least? Yeah. So we got 2 weeks till the end of the year. So anything's possible. So again, we still need releases, right? But announcements, again, they did Magna Guard last second. They could do another, something out of left field. So anything's possible. 100% with you on that. You cannot review a figure. Yeah, no. And like I said, these dumb channels do it all the time. Again, they can do whatever they want. I respect all humans. Okay. My language could be wrong sometimes, but I respect all humans. My issue with that is, how can you judge anything that you don't own? It makes no sense. How can I tell you, guys, Inart's amazing. I don't own shit, but it's amazing. That's retarded. How is that possible? Guys, you know that new Lamborghini, the best car on the market. It's my favorite. Oh, you have one? No, I saw it in a magazine. The fuck are you talking about? That's why, again, people who do that, obviously they do it for views, and the retards watching that garbage love the bullshit because it's all bullshit. You can't like something that you don't have because you don't know what it's like in hand. So it makes no sense. Right? Somebody like, for example, Justin, he has every figure. He can make you a top 10. Absolutely. You know, the YouTubers that get that have gotten every figure for the year. Absolutely. Right? If those figures are included in the top 10 because they have them, absolutely. But if you don't have shit, what are you talking about? That's my issue. Bob. Oh my God. Ash with the super chat. Look at this. He said, where's the plate? Guys, do you see what's happening here? First, it was Deadpool. Where's Deadpool? Where's Deadpool? Where's Deadpool? Where's Deadpool? For months. He got Deadpool. Fabs, where's X23? Where's X23? Where's X23? Where's X23? Where's X? We got X23. Now, where's Blade? Unbelievable. Ash, coming soon.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, you.
No, thank you, bro.
Thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, seriously, you.
No, seriously, thank you, bro.
No, for real, you.
No, thank you.
Coming soon, Ash. Coming soon. Actually, I don't know if we talked about this. Let me know. When the release date, it's like the estimated release date says. I know it's probably December to what, March? Let me know what it is, and I can guarantee if that's the case, if it's between December and March, it's definitely not going to be March. I'll tell you right now. So if it's not by the end of the month, but give me the exact dates, Ash, anyway. If it's not at the end of by the end of the month, it's going to be at some point in January before their New Year's. Most years, Hot Toys will make the last announcements of the year between December 27th. There you go. So as I'm saying, nothing is over until the year is over. Especially because, like I said, they made it seem like this year was the very first year that they made it seem like, oh, you know, the year's over for us, blah, blah, blah. And then boom, Magna Guard. So, and again, I expected releases 100% because I said it to you guys. I said, I don't know about announcements. I said, it sounds like they're done with announcement, but releases, we have to get releases. So that sounds about right, Sean. Shady Sean. Sorry. I got your name wrong, Shady Sean. Oh my God. What I have to keep I think keep me on your toes. Unbelievable. When is new Hope player? That's 100% most likely next year. Guaranteed. We're getting that next year at some point. Now with the updated head sculpt. We're getting the Escape Leia figure, most likely guaranteed. And like I said, expect more Leias from the Bush Leia moment. Expect all the Leias you can imagine, because that is the groundwork for the future Leias. 100%. And I'm not saying that, you know, they're going to be reusing that same head sculpt. No, that's not what I'm saying at all. But you may get different expressions with that head sculpt. They're going to update head sculpts. They're going to update expressions if they haven't already, right? They could have used that Bush Leia as you know, the main one for that figure, right, for Bush Leia. But then while they made that one, they made a second one already, right, just to have in the back burner for whatever the following Leia is, which is clearly it's been happening. So buckle up. In the words of Luch, strap it on. Blade expected to release January. Oh, there you go. So, so that's a little different now. So from January to June 26th. So now, so it's either going to be in January or it's going to be in March. I can tell you that right now, because that's a big gap. That's a whole 6 months right there. So it's not going to be in June, I can tell you that. It ain't going to be in June. But it's most likely going to be either January or, because remember, another thing. The only thing that they're working on, and the thing that is most likely taking the longest to do, is the head sculpt. That's it. The outfit is nothing fancy, right? There's no leather jacket like the original Blade 2. There's no, other jacket that goes under from, again, Blade 2, right? There's not a lot of that stuff. It's just a plain, straight, one-piece suit like the Wolverine, like Deadpool. So that stuff is 1, 2, 3. That's done. Those suits are already done. The head sculpt and getting it refined and getting it properly done and then inspected and blah, blah, blah. That's what takes longer. So, that's why I don't think they need 6 months to release that. So I think that's coming very soon. Very, very soon. Ron with the super chat. The cavalry will happen. I can feel Now, Ron, why do you think that? Explain to us why you think that. And I'll tell you if you're correct or not.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, you.
No, thank you, bro.
Thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, seriously, you.
No, seriously, thank you, bro.
No, for real, you.
No, thank you.
Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. But let me know, really. Let me know why you think that. Why you think? Because remember, if I were to tell you, well, he only appeared for a second. Well, so did Age of Apocalypse, right? So did Patch, and I keep saying Patch is coming, Patch is coming, Patch is coming, right? So it has nothing to do with how long he appeared in the movie. The thing is, and I have a feeling that they know people want that, but the thing is, do they want to go that route? Because remember, now they have to develop a whole new body for this. They're not going to use your Wolverine, Hugh Jackman body for his figure. Absolutely not happening because it's nowhere near the same. Remember, he's a lot bulkier than the Wolverine, than Hugh Jackman's body. So another problem, if the Calverine had, for example, a full shirt, right, or a full t-shirt where they could hide the joints, the shoulder joint specifically, because they could give us seamless, biceps and seamless like they do Peacemaker, like they do Thor, like they do all these figures, right? The problem is he has a tank top on. So they have to develop a new muscular body for that whole setup. And even on top of all that, it's a very simple figure to make. It's a tank top with some pants, the shoes, the cigar. That's it, right? You give them the blade, you give them the claws, which they have a million of them already. So it's a very simple figure. The hardest part is going to be the head sculpt, the hair. That's it. But the problem is, what other figure, if you can name one, has that style of body besides, for example, Thor, right? That's a bulky figure, a muscular figure like that, right? Peacemaker, right? His body's not exposed. Thor, his body's not exposed, right? It's always an outfit, and then the arms you stick into the socket joint. So it is not impossible, but they have to develop something new for it, which is it going to be worth it? If anything, it could be a very limited release, 2,000, 2,200, 2,500 max. Obviously, they've been doing 3,000. So that's another possibility as well. But again, the movie did so well that every single release has been, I believe, a full-blown regular standard announcement. So, you know what I mean? So that's the only issue. But again, it's not unfathomable that they can't do it. It's just, or that they can do it. It's just, are they gonna redo a whole body just for that figure? That's the question. Says March for pop culture. Yes, I'm saying it's gonna be January to March. It ain't gonna, and again, and the only reason between for that gap between January and March is because of their New Year's. Remember, they take off a few weeks for the New Year, so that's the only reason why I say either January or in March. But if there was no New Year's for them in China, it would be, January to February, 100%. But again, it could be March, it could be April, which again I don't think so, because again it's not an intricate figure. It's not a figure that's going to be, that's going to take a long time, that needs a whole bunch of engineering or a lot of work to be done to it. It's just a plain suit, like every other Wolverine, right? Like every other Deadpool, just a one-piece suit. So, I think we'll see the award ceremony Leia from the end of A New Hope before the 2.0 white Leia. Again, it comes down to popularity. It comes down to I'm assuming what they think people want, right? The fact that they teased that Escape Leia, they saw people's reactions to that Leia, right? Maybe that'll be first, but again, anything's possible with them. So you could be 1000% right, but if your name wasn't Shady Sean, imagine, because that's why. Good answer. Good answer.
Ever heard of a psyop?
That's a good answer. Anyone watching the
Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that?
His fights are so rigged all the time. It is so sad. And I have to add allegedly, because he's suing people for saying that. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? You are so defensive about people saying your fights are rigged that you got to sue people over it? That is insane. Can you imagine getting sued for free speech? What? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So yeah, crazy stuff. So like I said, guys, how many likes? We got 30 watching. Please hit that like button if you haven't yet. Let me know how many likes we're up to, if you guys don't mind. We should be at 30 already right now. Let's see what we're up to, because it looks like Ernesto was correct if we're not up to 30 already. We should be up to 30. Let's see how many likes we're up to already. So like I said, let's get started. Once we're up to 30 likes, please, and thank you everybody who did already. I'm seeing 27 guys. Oh, we got 28 now. We need one more like, and we would be. Oh, we got 30 back. All right, we got 30 watching. Please hit the like button, guys. We need 3 more to reach 30, so we could get started with the stream and have some fun. Let's have some fun. Keep track of the likes room, please. I'll be right back. I need to check something. The heat in the house isn't working properly, so I just checked the unit, and it seems to be fine, but it's super hot, so something's going on. Fast in the background. Oh, my bum. My bum. Unbelievable. Michael with the super chat says the Terminator 1 2.0s show Inner how it's done. No. First of all, Michael.
How dare you?
Everybody knows InArt is king. Everybody knows InArt has the best everything. So the only problem is their pictures aren't so good, but the figure, they make the best die cast. They make the best likenesses. everything they've been doing from day one has been way better than Hot Toys. So everybody knows this, right? It's very clear. It's been, they've been around over 25 years. Hot Toys has only been around 25. A&R's been around, I think, 35. So, their figures are way better than Hot Toys. Everybody knows this, right? Hot Toys makes diecast. They make plastic, but who cares about diecast? You know what I mean? Who cares for diecast? Who really needs diecast?
Don't worry, I'll wait.
So, plastic is the way to go.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, you.
No, thank you, bro.
Thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, seriously, you.
No, seriously, thank you, bro.
No, for real, you.
No, thank you.
And don't forget, who else ships or who else gives you and offers you worldwide free shipping, but not to this world?
Don't worry, I'll wait.
Oh my God. No, but I can tell you this. The Terminator 1s 2.0s are 100% coming. 100% coming. They were getting Terminator 2 out of the way, right? So we got T1000, T800, T800 battle damage, and then we're going to get the T800 from, Terminator 1, and then the battle damage version as well. You better believe it. Remember, the first version was oh my God, what was the Tech Noir, right? Tech Noir, and then we got the battle damage. The battle damage was an amazing figure. So you better believe those two figures are coming. I don't know if they're coming next year. They should. It only makes sense to make them next year, but at least the pre-order comes next year. So definitely should be here soon. Ash, you have to stand up, control unit fast or not. No, again, I don't know what's going on. We have it on 70. It's reading 68 for whatever reason, and I don't understand why. So in 35 years. Oh my God.
How dare you?
Shady Sean, that was disrespectful. And you know that, okay? How could you ever say something like that? See, guys, this is exactly why the hobby is dead. Because of hate speech like this. Everybody knows. Everybody in this community. Everybody that's sane in this community knows, okay, that in-art has been around for way longer than Hot Toys. Everybody knows this. Everybody who's sane in this community knows this. Okay? So for Shady Sean to say something like this, it is 100% hate speech. Okay? His language has never been more wrong for saying stuff like this. Okay? What other companies offer medical grade diecast and medical grade diecast? Unbelievable. Roman Helmet, welcome, my friend.
Hello!
Welcome, my friend. How are you? Pop culture does, but only in Australia. Big Dog, how are you, my friend? Welcome.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up?
Guys, there's 32 of you guys in here. Please hit that like button if you haven't yet. Thank you, everybody who did already. I appreciate it as always. Perhaps how come you never talk about it? Your exo collection. Is it a dirty little secret? It is so dirty, okay, that I don't even allow them in my home. Okay? That's how dirty it is. It's filthy. Filthy, filthy, filthy. All right, guys, let's get started. So first and foremost, actually, let me know how many likes. What are we up to? We got 32 watching. What are we up to? What are we up to? Mitchell, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Feel like I haven't seen you in a while.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up?
Welcome, welcome. How many likes, guys? How many likes? We should be at 33. We got 33 watching. Thank you, everybody, for being here. FabsFigures free shipping. Oh, I got you. No, I mean, that would make sense, right? But they don't say worldwide free shipping, and then they go, not to the US. 28 guys, we need 33 likes. We have 28. That means that there are 5 roaches in the stream right now. Hit the like button. Thank you everybody else who did already. I appreciate it. We are waiting for the roaches to hit the like button, please. If you're not here to support the stream, I suggest you go find yourself, go take a good look in the mirror and say, what am I doing with my life? If I'm not here to support, what am I doing with my life? Watching somebody I can't stand. So thank you for those who did already. No, they don't. Nobody does, Ash. Nobody does. Unbelievable. Cobra's collection, Feliz Cumpleaños. Yeah, he's very anos. Luch's ano is very it's very loose. Because he's got a loose ano. So, all right. So once we get to at least, we got 31 watching. So once we get past 30, we'll get started. Because it looks like, guys, there's 34 of you guys in here. Please hit that like button if you haven't yet. We are waiting to get at least 33 so we can get started. The faster you guys hit the like button, the faster we get started with the stream, as usual. If you're roaching on the wrong stream. Run them. He said run them. No, it's going to be. Oh, thank you. Thank you. We need 3 more. Thank you, guys. Whoever hit the like button last second, I appreciate it. We need 3 more likes so we can get started. Big Dog, why? You got something that's going to get me hyped? You got something that's going to trigger me? Big Dog. I only play that when there's something that's going to get me excited. If there's nothing, then everything's okay. Guys, hit the like button, please. There's 32 of you guys in here. We should be at least 33 likes right now. At least 33. But it looks like the roaches are roaching in our news. Oh, my God. How many likes, guys? How many likes? We need 1 more. We need to get over 30. We need to get over 30. We got 31 watching. I don't know what's happening. We got 32 watching. We need 2 more likes. I don't know what's happening. What is happening? All right, guys. So, like I told you guys, this is Marvel Legends. Okay? This is Marvel Legends. And this was one of the characters in Deadpool and Wolverine when they all showed up that I immediately said, and for those who don't believe me, you could watch the stream because it's there for life. I said it is an easy figure for them to make. It is an appealing figure for them to make, right? It is very different than your standard Deadpool, right? And immediately after that happened, after that stream, what did they do? Who was the company that made it? Flashpoint, I believe. Flashpoint made this figure, this cowboy. What do you call it? This cowboy Deadpool. Guys, there's 37 of you guys in here. Please hit that like button. Thank you, Chris. Let me know. Let me know when we're at least at 35 likes. We should be at least 35. We got 37 watching. So, like I said, it is a very simple figure for them to make. It is a very easy figure for them to make, right? They already have the permission for the entire movie. So it's not like, oh, we need likeness permission. We need this, we need that. It's a masked figure, right? It's a masked character. So they don't need permission for likeness. They don't need a head sculpt permission. They don't need any of that. It's these Deadpool head sculpts already done. Even if You know, the eyes are slightly different, which I believe they were compared to every other Deadpool. It's easy money. It's very easy money. And again, maybe they think, oh, not a lot of people get it. Well, guess what? We can limit them. They limited Age of Apocalypse because he was artisan. They limited what else did they limit? I forget what other, if anything else. TVA, they didn't limit. Regular yellow, they didn't limit. And none of the Deadpools are limited. Nice Pool's not limited. Lady Pool's not limited. Kid Pool's not limited. So Age of Apocalypse has been the only one limited. So, and again, that's a Wolverine. Why can't they limit a Deadpool? And again, and that's just out of fear that it's going to sit. But what have they been doing? When they don't want, when they want to make a big number, or at least a decent number, and they don't want the figures to sit, what do? 3,000 pieces. And guess what? They always sell out. So if they want to make money and still want to limit something so they don't sit in the bargain bin forever, 3,000 pieces. And every single one will sell out. So this is another shot of it in the packaging. So again, very, very, it would be a beautiful figure if they decide to make it 100%. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful figure, right? I even doubt that they'll allow it to take off the hat like Indiana Jones, Dial of Destiny. Remember that for the original Indiana Jones, the DX Indiana Jones, 2 outfits, 2 hair pieces. The hat was removable. The new Indiana Jones, the older Indiana Jones, hat, you cannot take off the hat at all. 1 head sculpt, which is, again, an incredible head sculpt. So it is very, very, very doable to do this figure. I just completely forgot to talk about this last time, but this is what I was going to talk about. So many Deadpools. I mean, there were many in the movie, right? There were like 50 in the movie, but obviously they're not going to make all of them. They could if they wanted to, but who's going to buy 50 Deadpools besides Ash? You know, so that's why they're not going to go that deep, even though, you know, we already got a decent amount, you know, including Kid Pool, Deadpool, Baby Pool, Dog Pool, Battling Deadpool, regular Golden Guns Deadpool. So again, whatever they make, whatever amount they make, they're gonna sell 100%. Thank you guys, whoever hit the like button. Thank you, everybody. Finally, the roaches left. See ya. Wouldn't wanna be ya. Let's see. We need a life-size Baby Pool. That's possible. Look at what we're getting with the Grogu's. Look at what we're getting with Stitch, right? We've gotten, like I keep telling you guys, Winnie the Pooh, right? So it's very possible. Again, are people asking for this? Not really. So, but they could do it. 100% they could do it. You know, with the pacifier, what? In a bottle, what? If Hot Toys makes sale, we'll get it. Of course. I just said that. 31 likes, 33 watching. Guys, hit the like button if you haven't yet. Thank you, everybody who did already. I finally got my BDT 800 from Sacha a few days ago. I'm just waiting on my clean T800. I didn't get shit, Mitchell. I didn't get shit. How about Cassandra Nova? That's another figure that would be very easy. She don't even have hair. The problem is that you need likeness permission for that, you know? And is the actress somebody popular? Is the actress somebody that, you know, that would be worth it for them to go get that permission? That's the only issue with that. Again, all she needs is a pair of pants, a shirt, I believe a tank top, maybe even the long coat that, you know, they could make in a second. And the problem is that head sculpt. The problem is, you know, you need that likeness permission. So that's the only issue. I forgot. You just reminded me of something, Bob. something that I want to go over as well. That's actually kind of interesting, because it's kind of cool for those who weren't around back then for it. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Got it. 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 Okay, good. All right, I got it. I got it, guys. I got it. So, yeah, so that's the only issue, right? It's a person, right? It's not like a Deadpool with a mask where they could just add stuff to what they already have, right? So they would need, it's going out of their way for the head sculpt to then make a very, very minimalist figure, because that's what she is. There's nothing, about her besides what the third party did with her. Remember, they did that hand going in the Deadpool's like head, right? That would be the coolest and the only accessory that she would come with. So again, it's not that they can't do it. It's just they have to go out of the way to get that permission for the likeness. But let me tell you something. If they did that, you better believe people are going to buy it, because that's the villain, So it'll be, of course, they're going to sell it. But if they do a standard release, I can tell you that's going to be in the bargain bin 100%. If they do a limited release, that thing is going to be gone as usual. So that's the only thing with that. Iron Man and Spider-Man 1000 variant figures. No, I'm telling you, they could do it. They could do it. And the things with, for example, an Iron Man variant, right? These variants are now die cast. It's not just a plastic repaint of these things. It's a die cast figure. So it is more, valuable, right? It's a cooler figure than just a standard repaint. A Spider-Man variant, right? Again, Spider-Man is a different world of superhero. These outfits, these different outfits is different. Because remember, it's not just repainted Spider-Man. They're different outfits sometimes. So the variety of it makes it cool to own. Oh, I like that suit a lot. This is a cool suit. I like that, that color scheme on that suit. So it's not like it's the same, for example, a plastic Mark 7 in stealth mode, a plastic Mark 7, same exact Mark 7 in plastic in Sub-Zero, a Mark 7 in, it's not that. When it's the same figure, just repainted, that's a different conversation. But now you have a Mark this die cast with this specific, paint application or specific armor that is not your standard Mark 3, Mark 4, Mark 7, right? For example, the fractal. Yes, the base is a Mark 4, but the fractal is from what? Where does this fractal come from? That's cool. That's different, right? So you could use, again, now the Sub-Zero. So same Mark 4, same fractal, which again, very different than your standard Mark 4, with a sexier paint job on it. Very different, very cool, very appealing. Right? So that's why, if you're looking for a reason not to buy something, you will always find an excuse not to buy something. Like, for example, Michael, right? What does Mike do? Oh, and they could be, and we talk about this all the time live. It could be the same exact, it could be a completely different figure, right? Same base, for example, but a different armor, it's the same figure. Mike, no, it's not. It's the same figure. But it's not. It's got this, it's updated with this, but it's the same figure. I would never spend money on this because so if you're not looking to buy something, you're going to justify it by finding every excuse around it. But if you want to buy something, you're going to always look at all the positives from it and all the updates and all the cool features of it to buy it, to justify buying it. So that's the thing. If you're looking to buy something, believe me, you'll find a reason to buy it. If you're not looking to buy something, you're going to say, well, this is the same. This is that. This is, I'm not spending money. Everybody should be upset about, the things that Mike says all the time, because that's his opinion. And nobody could say, oh, Mike's wrong for saying that. That's what he feels. That's what he thinks. And you can't tell him that he's wrong. But other people that don't agree with that say, no, that's a cool this, that's a cool that, that armor's cool, that outfit's cool, that head's, and it's just a personal thing, But Iron Man, the Iron Man figures now and the Spider-Man suits now are, it's not the same, just a different color. For example, look at all of the video game stuff. Right? Spider-Man 1, Marvel Spider-Man 1, Marvel Spider-Man 2, right? All these suits is not repaints besides maybe one, which is the original suit of Peter Parker. Remember, they gave us the 2.0, which again, different design, very similar, different design. But then they did the black and red, or the red and black, I think it's called. The red and black suit, which was the exact same thing, but instead of blue, it had black. But it was the same exact suit. So if we were getting that stuff all the time in just different colors, then it's like, yo, like this is bullshit. But it's not that anymore. So I just like collecting stuff. They're probably busy with all this about to drop it. Let me tell you something. Remember that every year since 2 years ago, that's when they started giving us these ready to ship releases. I could only imagine. If 2 years ago we got a few, this year we got more. Next year, there's obviously going to be way more that are here's the figure announced, boom, shipping tomorrow. We're going to get way more of that, most likely. So that's going to suck on top of all the fire that's supposed to be shipping next year and all the pre-orders also from next year. It's going to be insane. Faz, did I say Brian Tam Wolverine? Unreal. Rub it in. I don't even know where mine is right. Actually, no, wrong. Mine is, I have one payment left, 1 or 2 payments left. So mine, hopefully very soon. They're not going to make us under. No, I don't think so either. I mean, again, they could always do whatever they want. It is always possible. I don't think so because of the likeness. I don't think so because she's not a popular actress. Right? If she was somebody, popular, somebody whose likeness they already had, absolutely. Why not? But again, to go out of their way to make a figure that they're most likely never going to use, and it's not just because of that, because they've done figures, for example, Kang. Right? When are we ever getting another Kang? Right? So it's not about, oh, they're never going to use it again. No, it's not that. It's just figures like that. Are they really that popular and really that necessary for them to go out of their way to ask for that? No. Kang is a different story, though. The popularity of Kang is way bigger than Cassandra. So, you know what I mean? So they got to pick and choose what figures they're gonna Michael. Hello. Guys, I don't know if you saw Michael's post. He was so edgy. Okay. He messaged me. He's like, did you delete my post? He was so upset. Okay. So I don't know if you guys paid attention, but on 1/6 Kit posted that there were 3 pieces left of the Donald Trump figure that they made, and so he was letting his people know there are 3 pieces left. Mike buys one, okay, but before he bought one, I'm assuming he started reading the comments on the post. And he realized that the community is 99% libtards. And he realized that it is 99% TDS community. I don't think he knew that before today. I told him, I said, this community is 99% liberal bitches. Because I tell you guys, this community is retarded. So I think Mike learned some lessons today. It's the same thing. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's a psyop.
Have you heard of a psyop?
Unbelievable. Look at this guy. Barry hasn't been here in probably about 16 months. Hello. I just came in and I see Marvel Legends on stream on real. See what happens? Anytime we talk Hot Toys, Barry's never here. Ever. You guys know he hasn't been here in months. He saw Marvel Legends. Look what happened. It was like a genie called him. It was like somebody rubbed the lamp and he went, "Brew Marvel Legends?" Barry, disgusting, Barry. Disgusting. Disgusting, Barry. Fabs, what do you take, Jake Paul? Well, I tell you this. Jake Paul is a joke. That's number one. Anthony Joshua is a real boxer. So if he loses, like I said earlier, if that guy loses, something's up. I'm not saying it's rigged, wink, wink, but it is, something is not right. Okay? If you guys paid attention to the Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight alone, okay, you guys know what it is already. There should be no questions asked about any of this. Because if you guys remember that fight, Mike Tyson could have ripped his head off multiple times. And what did he do? He was like holding his punches, holding back big time. So why? Number one, there are stipulations on the contract that say if you don't last the 12 rounds, you ain't getting paid but $1,000. So you better make it last to make it look good. So it's all a joke. It's all a joke. But if you're fighting a real boxer and you don't get knocked out by a real boxer, something's wrong. Okay? Something is wrong. Faz, hey, my brother. You said rub it in. Thanks, friend. Thanks, friend. I'm still waiting on my I'm still waiting on my all the Wolverines and Batman to ship January is going to be big for me. Yeah, I'm still waiting for my armored, both of my armors, my collectors and my deluxe. I'm waiting on my T800s. I'm waiting on everything. Everything. My Black Widow. My Stealth 2.0. My Stealth, my Mark III Stealth 2.0, the blue one. Amazing Spider-Man. Brown and tan. Oh man, everything's next year, which sucks. Who would want to so that clown? Michael, you see this? Michael, you see this? You see this TDS live and direct? This is what I deal with on a daily basis with Ash, okay? I get messages, okay, of harassment from Ash, from Santash. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let's see who else. Really? You want to come on? Wait, for real? Are you for real or are you joking? Tell me now. All right, we're gonna get started with the other third-party action that we're getting. Yeah, let me know if you're for real. I'll send you the link. So also we got this beauty coming out. All right, he wants in. He wants in. Oh, okay, I got you. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Guys, in the words of Luch, happy birthday, Luch. Strap it on. Oh, guys. Oh my god. Ash. Ash, buckle up. Ash, buckle up. Oh my god, Ash. 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 Remember, do not take it personally, okay? Everybody knows Mike is just a crankpot all the time. Mike's got something. Just wait. I said that, Mike. Just wait. There's tons of pop-ups, but keep clicking on the main thumbnail and you'll get to see any sports event. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? So now we got this beauty, guys. So we have a rescue version, Captain America, again, third party. It says legendary Captain WW2 costume, to World War II costume. Special edition. So there are two versions of this. We got a deluxe, which comes with two jackets, two leather jackets, one regular, one battle damage. And then everything else is pretty much the same. And it looks like the head sculpt you got to buy separately, or you can buy it separately. I'm assuming, because it says one of the options, like for example, let's go up here, right? So it says available options: standard version A, special edition B, which is the two jackets, and then head sculpt only. So if you like the head sculpt only, you can buy only the head sculpt if you'd like. Which again, I don't know who would just want the head sculpt, but go ahead, Michael. Before I get started with this, go ahead. What's going on?
I can't. There is that many. I bought that fucking figure because there was fucking 80 assholes who are was Ash one of them, crying over a fucking Donald Trump figure? You're gonna buy a rapist figure?
I think Ash might have been in the comments.
Oh, I feel so bad for kids.
Actually, no. He's not. He's not in the group. Ash is not in the group. Oh my
and you
God.
just like, and for some reason, I wasn't in Kit's
1-6
group.
Kit. Yeah, that's weird.
You had to send me that invite.
Yep. That is. So
I was.
fun. Wait, so what did you see that you were like, what the hell's going on right now?
Well, look, it popped up. I'm like, oh, sweet. It's the figure where he's got the arm in the air with the shot, with the bloody ear. I'm like, I'm gonna grab that. I didn't even see that.
And then what happened in the comments?
Oh my God. I mean, literally, if there were 80 comments, there's 79 libtards.
Oh my God.
It is amazing. Look at most people who are, like, again, naturally conservative aren't going to take the time to say shit. We just don't have time. We're busy working and making money, right? We're not just sitting home, with our fucking EBTs.
Oh my God. What was the most shocking comment you saw that you were like, what is happening here?
Oh my God. Well, and then of course, then I posted in your group, and then it showed up like initially, and then it didn't. I'm like, that fucker deleted it. And I didn't think it was you. I'm like, one of Fab's little faggy admins fucking deleted it.
He was like, did you delete my comment? I said, what comment? I didn't see anything. And then I showed him that it was Facebook that put it in spam. My God. That was hysterical. So what is the one comment that you were like, are you kidding me right now?
Oh my God. Well, look, it's just the usual shit. It's the usual, wet blanket bullshit. You know what I mean? Which is like
Wet blanket.
and they say stuff like it's supposed to like affect people. Like look at most people again who are conservative, we don't really even like love Donald Trump. It's not that we loved fucking Donald Trump. We don't. You know what I mean? He's not this like stellar, messiah that I worship or anything like that. Not at all. Not at all. It's just
that's what Ash tells me. He's like, he messages me telling me that I like praise Trump. Like I don't even vote. And he's like, this is your
their TDS is so fucking severe. It's so severe.
And I tell him, I'm like, Ash, what are you talking about? He's like, that's your king.
Yep, the king.
Oh my God, Ash! Unbelievable. I told you.
I guess it's like again. If I would assume, right? Broke college kids, right? Or again, broke fucking, guys with no money collecting toys. I get it, right? You're probably liberal, right? You probably want the government to give you lots of free money and lots of free checks. I get it. I understand.
Oh my God. Yeah, Ash harasses me every day. I wake up to screenshots of Trump and he's like, this is who you voted for.
and while the stock market is at an all-time high, right? We're collecting tariffs and making so much money that Trump is giving everyone in the army $2,000 just because it's fucking Christmas. I wonder if Cote gets some of that money. Does he get that $2,000? I would imagine he does.
Yeah, probably. He's a veteran, so
God bless him. Hey, yeah. I'm all for it. Let him collect some of that tariff money.
Yeah, but he don't share shit. He don't share nothing. Bob says, if I pre-order this cap, Hot Toys will drop a 2.0 1 month later. So let me know. Well, actually, that is very true. You want to know why? Because I have a feeling. Okay, I have a feeling that this figure, Hot Toys obviously knows that this figure was a hit when it came out, right? They know that it was back then they weren't making that many anyway. But this would be a figure, does it make sense for them to make this now? Absolutely not. But they can make this artisan number one. They could update the materials number two. So that's why, and it's an easy figure as well, right? It's a very simple figure for them to make. There's nothing really intricate about any of it. Basic cloth pants, right? Leather boots, all this little padding, right? All this basic, really basic stuff. The cool thing about this is you actually get a battle damage leather jacket, which we didn't get with the Hot Toys figure. But besides that, it's a very, very, very basic. And apparently this is real wood as well. The rifle that he's got, they made it, this one here, they made it out of real wood apparently. So very cool updates, but Bob is not wrong. At some point,
Hot Toys is going to make
field,
it.
huh?
Right? Hot Toys is going to make another one.
I believe so. Again, it's easy money. Who doesn't like Captain America? Who doesn't want this version by Hot Toys? So they'll definitely do it at some point, guaranteed.
Yep. I think
so. Yeah, this is. But I mean, so how do you like something like this? Yes, no, maybe. How do you like this head sculpt?
No, I'd wait. Again, patience, right? That's the name of the game. If you've been doing this long enough, you really want to be smart about it. Just have patience, because you know what I mean. If you drop, how much is this figure?
Here is 44 deposit, 218, 174. So the deluxe is 264, and then the regular is 218. Head sculpt is 40.
How much is the a pre-owned one on? I bet you it's cheap.
I don't even know. Yeah, it's got to be 200.
Let me tell you something. For the first time today, like I had a slow day at work, so obviously, right? So I was on eBay, like looking at Hot Toys for the first time in a long time, and it is bargain basement fever right now. Like there is so much cheap shit and good shit to get out there. Like if I was starting from scratch, I would not buy one new figure, not one. Really? I would buy everything pre-owned off eBay. I'd be buying everything at 50, 60, 70% off. I mean, the prices are fucking insane. Yeah. Really good deals. You know what I bought today? I got not Age of Extinction. Is it Age of Extinction Wolverine?
Age of Apocalypse?
The one with that gray suit. from the
Age of Extinction Wolverine.
not Age of Extinction. That's the new comic that's out. What's the Wolverine? He's like he's in like in a gray like
by Hot Toys.
God. Hold on, yeah, Hot Toys. Hold on, I'll tell you what it is.
In a gray suit. There have been, X-Men Origins Wolverine, the Wolverine, Days of Future Past Wolverine.
That's it. I think that's it. Days of Future Past.
He didn't have anything
in that gray suit. My computer is so slow tonight.
No, they didn't have anything gray. I don't remember anything gray.
Hold on, it's loading.
There is X-Men X2 Wolverine with the black suit.
No, I have that one already.
Yeah, no, I don't remember anything gray. Gray? A gray Wolverine suit? No.
Hold on, wait. Oh my God.
Yeah, no, that I don't remember.
There we go.
But guys, so while he finds that, really cool figure. A lot of stuff going on with the figure, right? Loaded up with accessories. The fact, like I said, it says here metal and wood weapon, metal shields. So that's another, you get die-cast shield most likely. Real leather jacket, metal helmet, which I believe the Hot Toys one had metal helmet too, if I'm not mistaken, or at least it felt like it. And then you get real leather boots. So very, very cool. Again, not very expensive either. The head sculpt I don't really care for. It doesn't look great.
It's a horrible head sculpt.
Yeah, I don't really care for the head sculpt, but it's a really cool, outfit. Like I said, here, this is my favorite jacket right here with the battle damage because Hot Toys didn't make it that way. So if I were to get this, I would get it just for this reason. And like Bob said, it'll probably get dropped at some point, which most likely is not going to be battle damage, which it should be because the first one wasn't. So, and again, obviously made by Hot Toys, so much better. Hot Toys is not going to give you real wood. They're not going to give you real metal parts for the weapon either. So you do miss out on certain things, but if you don't have this figure and you want it in your collection real badly, remember, you could always get the Hot Toys head sculpt for it, and there you go.
Days of Future Past Wolverine.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's like that. Yeah, it's like that like bluish grayish with the orangey on it. Yeah.
Now hold on. Now just really quick, that Hot Toys MMS 180, a legitimate Hot Toys version of this figure. There's one on eBay, $284, best offer. So this is what, $264?
Yeah.
And it's brand new supposedly. Now,
yep, $264.
$284 with a best offer. Why would you not get the Hot Toys version? Even if the jacket comes in shitty.
Well, that's a problem with that figure. There's a possibility that because it's that pleather, it could be gone.
So what? Go get another jacket. My jacket's not gone. My jacket's fine.
No, I'm not saying it will be. I said there's a possibility that it will be. Again, depending how they stored it, depending how they kept it.
$275, $300. That's what I'm saying. Like there are brand new. This is not like a used figure either. This one right here, brand new MMS 180 Captain America $284 with $50 shipping on a best offer.
That's
too
not
good.
Bad.
Right, because that was a $500 figure for a hot second.
Well, when it sold out, absolutely, because it was back during the time where once it sold out, you had to double pay.
Might even been $6 if I remember correctly.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Hot Toys knows that that's a figure that a lot of people still want to this day because it's a classic figure from its original movie. So 100% they want that figure. So I think eventually at some point it'll be made. 100%. Ash says no, not crying, laughing. Oh my God, this guy. Ron says that show the Trump figure didn't read the comments. You got to read those comments.
Oh my God, that's why I bought the Trump figure. I saw the Trump figure. I'm like, oh, that's cool. And then I started reading all the comments. I'm like, fuck these guys. I'm buying this thing.
and then you let them know that you bought it too. You said 2 pieces left.
Yes.
I was like, oh my God.
I did. I said 2 pieces left, you fucking libtards.
Oh my God, that is hysterical.
I dropped fucking $300 on a Trump figure today out of nowhere because
out of spite. Out of spite.
You're right. I dropped
Oh my
$300
God.
on a spike.
Oh my God, that is hysterical. Ash says, and you mean fake shot, right? Unbelievable. This guy. Oh my God. Barry
Biden's
says,
buddy over here, huh?
oh my, I ordered that rescue cap suit so quick. My Hot Toys version jacket is flaking. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that it's gonna flake, but there's a huge possibility that it's flaking by now because it's old as hell. You know, and the moment you start like bending it and folding, the bending the arms and stuff, you better believe that's gonna start cracking because it's an old ass figure.
Yeah,
That's what this
I
one.
wouldn't dare pose that jacket.
That's why this one's really nice to have. And actually, it's funny. If I were to get this figure, right, just for the two jackets, I could have one clean and then use. My jacket's still brand new anyway, but to have, to not have an issue, use this jacket on the Hot Toys one. The problem is that the bodies are not going to be the same, so it's probably not going to look good, So that's the only thing. But the figure, again, if you don't have it, to get all leather, all metal parts, all real wood, you can't
just
go
want
wrong.
it. I'm like, you don't want this thing in a major battle pose, anyways. You want this in a very stoic statue pose, or like I used to have this guy on the standing next to that motorcycle. Remember they sold that a third party old school army bike.
Yep, I have that in all metal, like a handmade metal, and then they had it in plastic too.
Yep.
So as you can see, like you just mentioned, the articulation, they don't show you much because he's really not supposed to be, doing much, but very basic movements on the figure. As you can see, just very, very minimal movement on it all around. So it's worth, if you don't have it, it'll be worth every penny. Even if you get the basic model, everything's metal, everything's wood, everything's, very good leather. So it'll be worth it.
So you would buy right now, you would buy this over buying an original Hot Toys version?
No, absolutely not. I'm just saying, like, for example, the one I have.
If you had none, if you had to buy this thing from scratch.
Absolutely. If I didn't have one and this was all I could get for the moment, I would get this immediately. If I knew that Hot Toys was going to make one at some point, I would not get this.
But I'm saying, if right now there's one on eBay for the exact same price as this one, which one would you rather get?
My fear would be that the jacket may have a problem. But if they can assure you, look, I'm showing you the jacket, it's perfectly fine. Hot Toys all day.
Well, you can't do that, right? Because it's brand new. So here's the thing. It's brand new. It's sealed in a shipper. So that's your choice. It's a sealed shipper figure. You run the risk of having maybe some damage on the jacket. Maybe not. Maybe it's perfect. Or you get this one with this shitty head sculpt. What do you do?
Let me tell you something. That is painful. To pay full price, that price when you could get all leather everything and risk the chance of getting a fucked up jacket, that is painful to be like, oh, it's okay. Like, nah. I'm telling you
it's battle damage. It's just a little battle damage.
Yeah, flaking is not battle damage. Flaking looks like
honestly,
shit.
I would take the flaking jacket with the better head sculpt over whatever they're trying to call that, because that's a bad head sculpt. That's not even a good one. Let's pull that one up again. Pull that head sculpt up again, because I get it. There's no question that jacket's probably going to be.
It doesn't really look like him either. It doesn't look like him.
Let me look at the Hot Toys one really quick.
The hair is, what looks like him, but that's it.
I mean, the Hot Toys one though, the hair is not great on the Hot Toys one, but it doesn't matter because you have the helmet and goggles on him. You know what I mean?
Right. No, but I'm saying the hairstyle on this one is like what makes him look like Steve Rogers, pretty much.
Right.
Carlos says, "Oh wait." Ash says, "You all do." Shut up. This guy, he don't quit. Faz, wait, what? It's not Saturday. How is this possible? Motor Mike on a Friday? Yeah, make sure you take a picture. It'll last longer, so this will never happen again.
Yeah.
Ron says, "Admit it, Mike. You wish Kamala won." Can you imagine?
No, I can't imagine.
It's like I can't imagine. Look at this guy. Where did this guy come from? Jason, where have you been? He says, Mike broke me back.
I can tell you right now, that's a conservative young man right there who's out making some money, okay? Because no libtard would do something like that.
Oh my God, Jason, where have you been? I thought when you heard the hobby was dead, you were like, see ya.
Thank you, sir. That's
Oh
that's
man.
appreciated.
Yes, awesome. Jason, welcome back. Welcome back to life.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you,
No,
bro.
you.
No, thank you, bro.
Thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, seriously, you.
No, seriously, thank you, bro.
No, for real, you.
No, thank you.
Unbelievable. Thank you, my friend. Long time. I was wondering what happened to you. I'm like, what happened to Jason? He used to say hello. Not even say, like I said, I thought the hobby died for you too. That is awesome. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Happy holidays, my friend. No more artisan for characters with short hair. No, they're gonna still do them. They're never gonna stop that. Trust me when I tell you. Wait till we get the first artisan Tony Stark. Wait till we get the first artisan Steve Rogers. Wait till we get the first Falcon, right? The new Captain America, Sam Wilson.
Who wants that? There's no. Well, you know what? If the majority of the community is a bunch of libtards, I get why Artisan is so popular now.
Oh my God.
Makes complete sense.
Said libtard. Ash with another super chat. Thank you, my friend. Says, love you too, Mike. Love shit. Staring. It's fun. Unbelievable. Thank you, my friend. As
Thank
always.
you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you,
No,
bro.
you.
No, thank you, bro.
Thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, seriously, you.
No, seriously, thank you, bro.
No, for real, you.
No, thank you.
Oh my
You
God,
can't
guys are fun.
can't Ash get arrested in his country for posting shit like that? You better be careful.
He was getting put in concentration camp during COVID, so we got to be careful.
Oh, that's right. That's right. What's that guy that we like over there in Australia? The little not Asian guy. He's a Persian.
I don't know.
Rami.
Oh, I don't know. Why? Who?
His
I don't know.
name.
What? Like,
Walks
where's he
around
from?
The bodyguard. I forget his name. He's an
Oh, I don't know.
Australian guy who's like a political type
Oh,
commentator.
I definitely don't know. I definitely don't know. Oh my God, that is hysterical. That is so funny. That Hot Toys MMS 180 is not a great head sculpt.
But it's better than this.
Yeah,
I
way better
understand.
than
Look,
this.
you're right. It's not a comparing to other the
Right.
sculpts we've gotten. It's not the best Captain America sculpt by any means, but it's better than this for sure.
Yeah, no, that is true. And remember, it's an MMS 180. You know how long ago that is? So it was beautiful for its time. I can tell you that. Okay. It was perfect back then. Hustles, welcome. New name here. How are you? Welcome. That is an old figure. Yep.
Well, you know what that X-Men was? MMS 264.
Yeah, that Wolverine. What, the one you're buying?
The one I just bought.
It's that old? Oh my
MMS
God. Wow, I didn't think it was that old.
Yeah.
And it's still a great figure. That's the one with the little piece of hair sticking out of the forehead like this.
Yes. And I never got that, and because it did spike up, like that figure was easily.
And it's a nice figure. It's a nice figure too, because he's got the gray on the sides too.
Yes, that's exactly why I wanted that head sculpt, because I wanted that old, even if I replace that. And by the way, this figure comes with another Wolverine head sculpt. So he got another sculpt from one of the new Wolverines that came out, and it comes with this for $235. I get the MMS 264 and an extra head sculpt.
He probably is putting in the one that the newest one that came with the Days of Future Past, the new one. Yep. Because they go together really nicely, and they're from the same movie too. So
yes. So that's what I got. Yeah. He had that extra sculpt, and it's coming in with it.
I was not you liar. He said I was not you liar. He said, "Oh, Justin, no, not that." Oh my God, unbelievable! That is hysterical. All right, so Michael, if you were to rate the figure overall, 1 to 10, let's put this one up. 1 to 10 would, remember, all leather, everything, all metal parts for the weapons, leather shoes, leather boots, leather jackets, 2 leather jackets for the price, which is $264.
again, I can get the original Hot Toys MMS 180 for the same price right now. So I don't see it. The jacket thing doesn't bother me. No, it doesn't. It does not. Even if it had a little flaking, it doesn't bother. I want an original Hot Toys product over this. So I'll give this, for effort, a 3.
No, it looks nice. Like I said, I may get this. I may get this for that spare jacket.
That jacket for $30. Like what? You know what? If you're really concerned about the jacket,
well, no. I just said my jacket is perfectly fine. Mine's not flaking at all. What I'm saying is to have the battle damage leather jacket on the Hot Toys one, and then have the clean one as this one. That's what I mean. Right. I don't mean that. I don't mean that the jacket's gone. My jacket's bright. Well, let me see if I can pull it out.
Yeah, I just looked at my jacket the other day. It's fine. And I did one. I put treatment on it one time, like whatever, a leather conditioner, because I got a little worried, but it's fine. And I'll never do it again.
Let me pull it out.
Yeah, I would. Why buy a goofy third party?
Yeah, that Captain America helmet is definitely metal. I can tell you that right now. The Hot Toys one, definitely metal. That just banged onto the floor and it made a loud clank, and that's
right. It's metal. Yeah.
That's 100% metal sound. I had forgotten about this.
Let's see it.
Hold on. Let me set up the goggles, because they came off when the helmet came off. And remember, he comes with 2 helmets, one on top of the other.
So do they say if this is die-cast or plastic?
No, metal. The shield is metal. Everything's metal, but not. I don't know the Hot Toys one. The Hot Toys one is so. See, my jacket's still brand new. Not a single flake on it. Nothing. Not even cracking or anything. That's what I'm saying. I don't need this one, the third party one. I just want the battle damage jacket on it. This thing is 100% metal right here. 100% metal. But look at this thing. This thing is beautiful still. This is not metal. This is plastic.
Yeah, let's see the head sculpt from head on. Let me see that head sculpt from head on. Yeah, I mean, that is definitely, again, it's not the best, but it's definitely better than that one.
Yeah, it's better than the third party. It's better than the third party one.
You got to put those goggles down a little more so we can see that A.
Oh no, I know. I just said they fell off just now when I went to pick it up, so I just placed them on real quick. But yeah, no, this thing is incredible. This thing, yeah, I love this figure.
Cool figure.
This figure is still, this thing is still a 10 right now.
Yeah, I like it.
There is absolutely nothing with it, nothing wrong with it. I have no reason to get a new one, but that battle damage jacket is calling my name.
And it stands out from all the other like I have a huge Captain America shelf with a ton of Captain America figures, Bucky, fucking, Falcon, and that figure stands out. That figure definitely has presence and stands out amongst the other ones.
Yep. No, it's a great figure. It's one of my most favorite
Captain America figures.
Captain Americas of all time. Because remember,
it might be my favorite. I mean, I might have one other more favorite one than that, but that's up there.
Yeah, no, and the thing about it is, because it's so different. Because remember, every Captain America is pretty much the same exact design, right? Very, very mild differences here and there. So that's why this one stands out more, because even though it's Mark 1, it's still really, really good.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into the release. Also, what do you think of this, Michael, real quick? If Hot Toys makes this, would you buy? Would you not buy? Do you care for it? Do you not care for it?
Fuck no.
If you had to rate this 1 to 10.
No. No.
Cowboy pool.
Yeah, no, thank you. Don't know. 2. Not even. Like I there's no desire to have that figure, that version of that figure. I would rather have, you know what I mean? At this point, I've actually considered stupid the what's it called? Handsome pool. What's the
Nice pool, nice pool.
Nice pool. Because that very clean suit,
Mm-hmm.
and then to put another head, because I hate the head sculpt. Like that head sculpt that comes with it is horrendous. So yeah, I'll watch that one. I'll end up getting that one when it goes down in price.
Well, look at this, Mike. Rescue cap is my favorite cap. I bought this brand new for 180. Pleather is perfect. Imagine.
That's what I'm saying. I really think when these pleather issues that you see, it's these guys who either live, in these high humidity areas or really dry desert areas. Because here on the East Coast, I don't have none of my figures that have originated here with me have had problems like that. I have that Nick Fury and his jacket, that black overcoat, right? That started to peel, but I bought that used. That wasn't like a new figure that I had here with me the whole time, and it got that way. I bought that from someone, and who knows where the fuck that came from,
Right. Cheap option, Mike. Jungle in the house. Look at this guy. Finally made it.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up?
Jungle. I see white bits. What are you talking about? Guy, welcome. How are you?
Hello!
One of the best Captain Americas. That's Mike, what he thinks about the new Spidey. Yeah, we're going to get into it right now. 10 all day. Where's Peter Pool? He ain't coming. Definitely not.
I would now. There's something I would.
Yeah, but you know why? Likeness. You need likeness permission for the guy, and they're not going to do that. So that's the only reason why. Not that they can't. But, I would absolutely, 100%. Lincoln says I agree with Mike. I would not buy Cowboy Pool. All right. So real quickly, like I mentioned earlier, Hot Toys has a video up. Hot Toys 25th anniversary story of Hot Toys. Obviously, like I said earlier, Inart has been around way longer than Hot Toys. Probably, like I said, 35 years. So nobody cares about this Hot Toys garbage. Also, 25 years of craftsmanship. Again, Inart does it better quality control, better figures, better everything. Nobody cares about this. So now we got this beauty. Look, they even got hellos from, where is it? Right here. Kevin Feige, Hideo Kojima, and Oscar Isaac. Again, these are people that Inart doesn't care for these people at all, because Inart gets Jazz Inc. on board. So we have Iron Spider Artisan Edition, right? So here we have the Endgame version, because remember they made Infinity War version of this figure of Iron Spider. Remember, the suit was a completely different style and type of suit, type of material. A very cheap material that completely folds. This material is it's most likely the new style of material that they use for Deadpool, that they use for Wolverine, right? It's a thicker material. It doesn't crease as badly or at all, if even. And another thing, this is supposed to be a lot more battle damaged than what they did to it. Even though it still, looks clean, the cooler thing about it is all this light up function on it. And I don't know if you guys saw the figure hideout video, but the USB port, the plug for the battery pack, is actually at the feet, at the back of the heel. So that's also very interesting. So as you can see, he's all battle damaged. He's all bloodied up, right? He's got some dirt on his face. So why would they make his suit all clean or mostly clean and then make him battle damage? Who the hell knows? But real quickly, before I forget, this is where this is supposed to be from. So this is from the end of the movie. Let me show you guys real quickly. As you can see, right? So it's supposed to be him bloodied up from the final battle when Tony Stark dies. So he's right here talking to Tony. As you can see, just from this image, The suit is beat up. The suit is
Well, I was gonna say they missed it then if it's from that scene because that suit should be way more damaged.
Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. That's why I brought it up because it's very clean compared to what it should be. Because again, this is supposed to be from Endgame. Infinity War, we got the clean version, completely different movie, completely different style of material, right? Completely different head sculpt, nowhere near any of this. Now they battle damage the head sculpt, but the suit is still very, very clean. Again, why would they do that? I don't know. Does that mean we're getting a battle damage version with a sculpted hair? Possible. It is very possible.
Let's hope so.
Right. It is very possible. So another couple of shots. These are the ones, the shots Bob sent me for tonight. So as you can see, again, this is what he's supposed to be, right? From that figure, right? It's supposed to be this scene here when he's all battle damage, all beat up. Here's a side by side. So this again, this is what it's supposed to be. Look at the suit over here. So again, this is way too clean for what it's supposed to be. Right? It's not supposed to be this at all. It's supposed to be a battle damage suit. So again, do I think we're getting a different version? Most likely. I don't think that they're going to make this suit one and done because look how beautiful it is. Look at all the light up functions and that light up features on it. Look at all that light up. So are they going to only do this one time and then say, that's it, that's enough? Absolutely not. So remember, there's a huge possibility that they'll make another one. Again, do I think Artisan? Maybe, maybe not. But it would be a waste if they don't give us a battle damage version. Here's another shot of that. Again, as you can see, a lot of weathering, a lot of battle damaging here, which again, none of it is here because the suit is very clean. And here is him with the spider stuff. Again, I believe this is Infinity War, maybe Endgame. I don't remember the background, but if it's Endgame, the suit's not supposed to be clean whatsoever. So, Michael, now that you're seeing all this, now that you're seeing that, it's a clean, look at this. That's a clean figure when it's supposed to be battle damage, right? We get the gauntlet. So this gauntlet here is the same gauntlet we got for
we've gotten that.
Yeah, the Infinity War Captain Marvel. Remember, she came with this. How do you like the figure? Do you care for the figure? Are you getting the figure?
No, Peter Perm? No, thanks.
Also, another thing that the figure comes with is, remember, this base here is a diorama base is from Integrative Suit No Way Home Spider-Man. And as you can see, also he comes with the Thor hammer that is attachable to this web here specifically. Look at this scene here with Captain America. Barry has these effects from his SH Figure Arts figures. So they look very cool in this picture here. But again, this is a very cool addition to the figure. He didn't come with this hammer with the first release. He didn't come with this either for the first release for the with the gauntlet as well. So how do you like it, Michael? Look at this picture here.
A cool accessory, but not enough to get me to buy the figure again.
Right.
And this is the third release, right? Didn't they re-release this outfit?
No, just once. It was only Infinity War. That was it.
So they didn't do this Iron Spider 2 times?
They did Iron Spider, but the first Iron Spider that they did was the one with the 3 claws from the video game version. So it was Iron.
So this, you're saying this exact suit, this is only the second time.
Correct.
Because I could have sworn
it was one Infinity War, and now this is from Endgame.
Are you sure? Are you sure? I thought they did this twice.
Only once. Only Infinity War. And
there's not a re-release?
No.
Chat, am I crazy? Wasn't there a re-release of this suit?
No, they didn't. I'm telling you. Mind flaked 2 years ago. I'm from New York. Say he's telling you you're wrong, Michael.
Where in New York? The Bronx?
Upstate. That Spider-Man from Endgame, when they get snapped back and come from portals, that's why he's holding the gauntlet. Infinity War. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. Just Infinity War. They only made Infinity War and now Endgame. And then the other Iron Spider is from the video game. Phasmoda Mike is correct. This is the third time they're doing the spider. Where's the second one?
Thank you. You know what? There's a true veteran on this channel,
No.
guys.
All right. Wait.
He's only here on Saturdays.
Relax. Let him tell us. So we got Carlo. Tell him before he loses his mind. Infinity War, right? This one is Endgame. Please tell him what the other one is, because I just said the other Iron Spider is from the video game. Okay. Which is red and gold.
No.
3 claws, not 4. Go ahead.
They did this suit.
No. Fine. Let him tell you, because watch me play this 15 times.
Wrong.
Go ahead.
Okay, let's
Go
see.
ahead, Carlo.
Let's see.
Tell him.
Come on, help me out,
Tell him
brother.
what the other movie is, Carlo. Hold on. We'll wait for Carlo. Watch how he's gonna backtrack quicker than you could say.
I'm gonna use the Google machine.
Quicker than you can
Wrong.
say. Go ahead. We'll wait for Carlo to correct himself. Not gonna tell me I have every single Iron Spider. They didn't make this 3 times. I have 2. I bought 2.
Wait,
of
hold
the
on.
same-
No. Are you saying the Iron Spider suit that has the number VGM 38? You're calling that?
That's an
Which
Iron
it looks
Spider.
exactly like this. It's
It
not
does
red
not.
and gold. It looks
No.
exactly like this.
Absolutely not. It's completely red and gold. It's only red and gold. There's no blue in that suit. The VGM version is red, bright red, and gold spider logo. That's it. And I could show it to you because I have every single one that I could tell you with confidence that they only made Infinity War and VGM.
I'm looking at VGM.
Pull it up.
38.
Pull it up from your computer, and I'll share it so everybody can see.
Well, I don't know how to fucking do that. Here, I'll
Just
send
go to
you
the
link.
controls where it says share at the bottom. The controls are on the screen. You'll see share. You'll see a plus sign, a screen with a plus sign. I can only think of the integrated suit that has the arms. No, I'm telling you, they're both wrong. But let them give him a chance. Give him a chance. I'm waiting for Carlo because Carlo already got him started, and Carlo's gonna learn a lesson tonight. You don't go against the God when he tells you something. But let's wait for Carlo to prove me wrong. Okay, which we know it ain't gonna happen. But
I ain't letting it happen.
let's go,
But
Carlo.
that VGM 38 looks exactly.
Nowhere near.
Right.
Not even close. Because remember, it's all red.
What do you mean, not even
all-
close? Okay, here, I'm
it's-
going to drop it now to your.
Yeah, go ahead. Drop it. There's no head sculpt for it. Meanwhile, the Infinity War has the Tom Holland head sculpt. The VGM has 0 head sculpt because it's a video game version. The claws are, the spider legs are gold, and it has 3, not 4. Right? The goggles, even the goggles are bubbled out because it's a completely different style of Spider-Man suit. But it is called the Iron Spider because it's a comic book version, and they use that in the video.
I can maybe see that the gold. Hold on, let me look at this thing.
You may be confusing, like Gerardo said, you may be confusing the integrated suit, which is from No Way Home. That's what you're confusing it with, which is this one.
Well, I'm definitely look at VGM 38. Looks just like.
Yeah, no,
that
I
movie
think this is the one you're thinking about, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on. Here. This one's the one you're thinking about, right here. You're thinking this one.
No, I'm not.
All right, so then see, because I would think that this is closer than what you're talking about. Let me show you the one you're talking about.
Look, pull up the link that I just sent you.
Well, you didn't load it up yet.
Because the VGM in my mind is to me that is the second release of this suit.
What's the name? VGM what?
VGM 38.
38. Are you, Mike? You are blind.
MMS
There's no
482 is
way.
the
There's no
original.
way. There's no way you're this blind. There is. What did I just say? Red and gold. What do you see? Blue.
No. That's not the picture on this listing.
Well, this is VGM 38. This is what I'm talking about. This is Iron Spider.
So maybe am I just looking at some libtard's idiot?
Probably because again, I'm waiting for Carlo. Carlo got quiet real quick.
Here, it's MMS 482 is the Iron Spider suit. It looks
All right,
like
hold on.
from Infinity War.
Hold on. MMS
482.
482. Yeah, that's it. MMS 482. That's
Now, is that the very first time we got that? Right? It has to be 482.
that's the first and only time we got that because it's Infinity War. Like
Well,
I
no,
just
no,
said.
what about? Hold
What
on,
about-
hold on.
Okay.
So MMS 482, right?
Correct.
That's the first one.
Correct.
Now pull up MMS 762.
Okay. MMS 762.
That's not this one, is it?
That's this one now. That is the one we're
That's the
talking
new
about
one we're
right
looking
now.
at right now?
Correct. 762 AE. Here it is. That's only the second one. Absolutely. I am
I could have sworn they did.
Again, I'm not wrong about. I don't call myself the god because I'm a bum. Okay. Now,
all right, he wins. That
Carlo,
one,
somebody call Carlo.
Don't worry, I'll wait.
Carlo.
Don't worry, I'll wait.
Carlos, we fucked up, man.
Carlo, where are you? Oh, wait a minute. Yes, I was thinking that same thing, Fabs. I stand corrected, but geez, let's not get upset. Thank you. You will never tell me that I'm wrong about hot toys.
Carlos, we got to quit the hobby, brother.
Do not ever tell me about hot toys, okay? Ever in your life, okay? Ever. Nobody can tell me about what hot toys is, what they made, what line it was from, because I have 99% of it. And I know every single one.
Let's look at MMS 462. Let's look at this. Pull up that listing again. Let's look at that.
Hot toys.
Let's
MMS.
see if it's really worth spending another $300
So the original. So let me show you. Right. So again, same exact suit, right? Different material, right? Same legs, obviously a lot smaller because the suit, then the figure now is going to be slightly bigger than the original one, right? You don't get the hammer. You
Hold
don't
on.
get.
I can point out the major difference. The neck.
What about it?
So look at the neck on this one and pull up the other one now. That does everything.
Hold on. You're talking about the exposed neck, this one, right?
Yeah, look at that. That is fucking significantly different. That is, you know what I mean? That neck goes all the way up on that one.
Yep.
That is a major difference.
I don't know if you guys remember, but Neck Skins made a neck specifically for this Spider-Man to give it that look, to give it that ridged look. So this is what it's really supposed to look like from the movie. Actually, let me show you one of Bob's pictures. See? And even then, it's still very kind of short.
I should have battle damaged that suit up because now the neck thing, but it's not enough for me. It's not enough for me to get it again. But if it was really super battle damaged, they would have sold me.
Correct, absolutely, and it should have been battle damage because how are you going to bloody up the head? But the body is going to be brand new, clean.
Brand new. It looks goofy. Yeah.
Right. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. This. They only made Infinity War. They only made VGM, and then this is the second time of the Iron Spider.
It's not even a little distressed, the suit.
No, that's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm telling you. There will be a battle damage version of this, and most likely, like as you can see, this is a little bit battle damage. I believe there's going to be even more battle damage on it because it has to be. Look, the original one didn't come with this and didn't come with this. The legs are going to be slightly bigger. This body is slightly bigger. The electronics, as you can see, this is all lit up. The original one didn't have any of that. No, this is not it. Look, it had the light up like bulbs there, but nothing lit up. None of them was lit.
And nor would we with the fucking batteries. It's just not. It's not going to happen.
The material of this suit also is very bad because it creases permanently if you leave it. If you bend the elbows and stuff like that. So the material was complete garbage. The new one is the updated materials where it's not. Look, they even give you the that specific material around the elbows, so when you fold it, it's not gonna permanently ruin everything else which is most likely this.
If you were
type
going to display this thing with the Spider-Man head, I would not get this new figure. But if you're into that Peter Parker head with the neck, it's
well, that's
a
so.
no-brainer.
Like I said, I have 2 of the original ones, the Infinity War ones. I put one with Infinity War, and then I put one with Endgame because obviously they never made the Endgame version. Now this one is going to go on my Endgame shelf with the head sculpt on, because obviously they only made Artisan, so of course I'm gonna use that head sculpt. I'm not gonna leave an Iron Spider like this when I have an Artisan head sculpt on it. But as you can see, the articulation on the body is incredible. The spider legs, again, nothing new there. Obviously, like I said, slightly bigger. They have to be. It's magnetic. Before it was, you actually had holes in the back of the body for the original one. Now this is magnetized, so you could just pop it off and put the legs on if you want. You get a red a red battling mode, right? Eyes. Then you get like a bluish tint of eyes and a white version of the eyes, and then the rolling eyes here as well. But the cooler part is you get the plug goes into the back of the heel down here, which is really cool. Lights up the entire body. Look at that. How badass is that? Look how bright these things are.
I just wish it didn't come in an Artisan. I mean, I kind of like the neck thing now, but again, it needs to be a little bit more distressed. But
even so, look how fucked up it is. It's not even accurate.
No, it's Peter Perm. It's just
No,
too
not
fluffy. You know what I mean? It's
not the hair. I'm talking about the collar.
I'm talking about that fucking bouffant he's got on the top of his fucking head.
So yeah, like I said, guaranteed, guys. You better believe there will most likely be a battle damage version. There has to be, right? They have to weather the hell out of the suit, right? They have to. Again, only for the mere fact that they have to reuse it, right? This light up feature here, all these light up things here, they're not going to make it just one time and be like, all right, we just spent all this time and money engineering this, creating this, and we're only going to use it one time and that's enough. Absolutely not happening. So buckle up. There's going to be a battle damage version of it. You better believe it. Again, I think that's going to be the sculpted version. It has to be the sculpted version. They're not going to give us 2 artisan versions for the same figure. It ain't happening. So I think the sculpted version is coming with the battle damage, which again, does it make sense? That should have happened now. But don't sleep on it because it is coming. Coming soon. See, too clean. Way too clean for this. Look at that. Not even like a little bit of weathering, not even dirt. Not even like, oh, let me dirty it up a little bit. Nope.
That's too much money. That's too much money. Gonna cost too much.
Carlos says, my God, what's happening here? Let me see. I can be wrong. I quit in the hobby. Never will happen. Still will not get the spider with the weird hair. See what happens? I tell you. Carlo, would you like to apologize now, or do you want to wait until we're in the members chat so you can apologize? Don't ever argue with the God, okay? Lesson learned. If I tell you, and I am confident about it, and I'm telling you over and over and over, it's because I know what it is. If I say, oh, maybe, I'm not sure, then there's a possibility I'm wrong. But if I'm telling you, do not fight it. Do not ever fight it, because you will be wrong.
I might have bought
10 times out of 10. What?
I might have bought 2 of those.
Yeah, I got 2 of these. This is
right?
dope, but I wish they could beat it either fully clean or fully dirty. Exactly. It doesn't make sense to have a battle damage head with a clean, like a 100% clean body. Like, why? You know, that's weird. It's weird. Again, I understand why they did it, right? The original Infinity War version was fully clean, no light up features, nothing fancy about it, right? Besides the helmet did light up red and white. But this, to give us battle damage head sculpt, you know,
And
like
then
I said,
this is going to cost you $500 because it's artisan, right?
I don't think that much, but it's gonna be 4-ish, I think. Here it is, 460. Yep.
Fuck
So, yeah,
you.
five-
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you, Hot Toys.
Yeah. So yeah, you're right.
$500.
Oh wait, no, look at this. They do have a collection. They do have a. I forgot about this.
Sculpted.
They do have a sculpted. Yes, I didn't know. I completely forgot about that. I thought it was just one version.
280.
Collect. 340.
Oh God.
Yep, guys. They do
Let's
have
see
a
the sculpted.
sculpted.
Let's see the
They
sculpted.
do- see,
sculpted.
and look at the different lenses. Like I said, you got the white ones, you got the blue one, you got the red one. So you got
What
all the
that
different
zoom
types.
on that sculpt.
But yeah, you got sculpted. Nobody said anything about sculpted because nobody really cared about the sculpted. But yeah, artisan, and then obviously the sculpted has rolling eyes, which the original one didn't. But yeah, you got a sculpted. Look at it.
$120 less.
I tell you what, though, the red and blue suit from No Way Home head sculpt looks better than this.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Yep, and I think it's the hairdo. The hairdo in the blue and the red and blue.
You know what? Can we go back one more time? Can I see that sculpt again?
Which one?
The 482 the 48.
Hold on.
Let me see the original sculpt compared to this one again. Now I see it in the sculpted.
Let me
See, I'm
pull it
not
up.
loving that. I'm not loving that hair.
Where
Yeah,
is it?
340. 340. So
Here it
again,
is.
still gonna be touching $400, man. Fuck.
My God, this thing. Wait. What does that do? That's so crazy. Let me pull up a good shot of it so you could see a close up of the head sculpt. Damn, everything's from far away. That's so annoying. But anyway, here. So this is the original one, right? See, right here. And now this is the. Where's the sculpted version? Here's a sculpted version. See? So the hairstyle is different because, again, they're supposed to be different. This is Infinity War. This is Endgame. So they're supposed to be different.
Yeah.
You know?
God, those sculpts are close. You know what I mean? Could they be?
Well,
I mean,
they're supposed to be. They're supposed to be. They can't be too far off because
it can't be the same sculpt, just damaged up.
No. Never, ever. Remember, now that you're adding the rolling eyes, the sculpt has to be redone because it has to be slightly bigger.
Far, you know what I mean? You're in the 700s, this is in the 400s.
No, the size has to be different. The rolling eyes got to be included. So it's got to be redone no matter what. No matter you can't reuse something that old and then pass it on as like, oh, we just added the rolling eyes. It ain't gonna work. You have to redo the whole thing. And remember the hair too. The hair has to be, redone as well because it's a completely different look. It's a completely different movie.
Right.
So that's the only thing. But I'm telling you. So again, I didn't know, guys. I didn't know that. I completely forgot that there was a sculpted version. Crazy. Lincoln says it's confusing because the pre-order for the Spider-Man went up July 2024. So we've been waiting for a while for this release. Mike, there is a sculpted version of the Spider-Man. Never will apologize. We're talking figures, that life or death. So you don't like admitting when you're wrong. Okay. I gotcha. Okay, guys, you witness it. Carlos cannot admit when he's wrong about something. Okay. He cannot. Why? Who knows? But it must be painful to admit, hey, guys, I am mature enough to say when I'm wrong about something, especially because we're talking about toys and not about life or death. So it should be easier for me, guys, to apologize about toys and not about life and death. Unbelievable, Carlo. Unbelievable.
Have you
Well, I
heard of
think-
a psyop?
If I didn't have either of these, I think I gotta have to go with the new sculpted version then.
You have to get this new suit. You have to experience this new suit, like 100%, because the suit is what makes this figure.
Yeah,
could've sworn
I
this
have
was-
it and all of the claws. Like I have them like all like in a. I'm sure I'm fucking up the suit that way, but I have it all like in a, you know what I mean, like a clawed out thing with the.
Yeah. No, but
pencils.
that's the whole point of that suit. That's what you
Yeah.
want. That's how you want to display it, because for number one, we had never gotten anything like that. Remember back then, the only legged figures that we had gotten was the original VGM Iron Spider, and it wasn't like that. It was 3 legs that were a completely different design, right? I actually like those 3 legs better than these 4. These are a lot thinner, right? The articulation on these legs is incredible, but the whole point was to have it pose like that, right? Crazy poses with those legs being used. Gerardo says, I could have sworn this was just yeah, so did I. That's what I thought too. I completely forgot that this was artisan. I mean, that this was sculpted also. I will go sculpted. The final swing red and blue suit is my favorite. It's my one Spider-Man representation. It's a shame it's not going to be used for the new movie. Nope. Well, no, it is. It is. The new movie, Brand New Day, we will get that suit again. We're not going to get it in the same material. We're most likely going to get it in a new material updated like this. Same color scheme, right? Same color application on the suit, but the material, because remember, that material, believe it or not, is this same material. It creases like hell when you bend and you fold the arms. So we're going to get an updated version with this material of the same blue and gray paint on it, but the material is going to be different. And then, like every other movie, and like I've told you guys already, there's going to be an upgraded suit, most likely. Why? He's going to be fighting the Hulk alongside Daredevil and the Punisher. So he needs a better suit than his standard red and blue suit. So we're always going to get at least 2 suits per movie, if not 3. We've been living it as of Homecoming. What do we get from Homecoming? Pajamas, and then the deluxe red and blue standard. Then it came, remember, standard and deluxe with the yellow school jacket. Far From Home, what do we get? The battling version. We got the upgraded version, and we got the pajama version again as a special edition with the droids that from Mysterio, right? The Mysterio droids. Remember that pajama version was from it was called something regarding the dream, right? The illusion, illusion, whatever. So we got those 3. Oh no, we got 2. We got the blue and red again. We got the blue and red again. It was movie promo. That's what it was. Movie promo version for Far From Home. Then we got the pajama for the illusion stuff. And then for at the end we got the black, the upgraded version with the droid, with the drone, not the droid, the drone. At the end, right, for the last battle scene. And then what do we get for No Way Home? Battling version with the nice base, integrated suit, and then the blue and gray at the end. So that's what I'm saying. We're getting between 2 and 3 suits per movie, which is going to happen again. This blue and gray, red one that we got at the end of No Way Home, we're getting again from Brand New Day as the first suit. And he's going to get either 1 upgrade or 2 upgrades, again, depending on what happens in the movie. Guaranteed. Because it's been happening. Damn it, I want this. Now you're No, I'm telling you, the suit is what's going to make you want this figure. It's all about the suit. It's all about the articulation, the newly updated body.
But if you bought this now and then they release a battle damage version, like a really,
that's a problem.
You're going to be fucking pissed off.
Correct. That's a problem. If you're a person that has to pick and choose, right, which figures you're going to get, you're going to, I love my battle damage stuff, obviously better than anything clean. So if you are a person that has to pick and choose, you're going to be upset because I can tell you, and you guys, you should know that the battle damage stuff is always way better than anything clean. It looks way better. It has more character. Looks like it's been through something than something clean, classy. Again, to me, everybody has their own likes. So as I said, I was wrong. Oh my God.
You. No, thank you.
Oh man, Carlo, that was great. From what I've seen, the new suit looks pretty faithful. Can't wait to get this things compared. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's gonna be night and day. The materials alone are gonna be night and day. The light up function alone is gonna be night and day. The size of it, because I tell you guys now with the rolling eyes, the figures by law have to get that much bigger to be able to accommodate the bigger head sculpt. Because if you put a old school head sculpt on the new bodies, it's going to look ridiculous. And if you put a bigger head sculpt, which are every single one with rolling eyes compared to the old head sculpts, are always bigger. If you go with the rolling eyes head sculpt to an old body, it's going to look ridiculous also. You're going to have a big ass head and a little tiny body, and it's going to look stupid. So everything has to get upgraded from the ground up to be able to have the proportions done properly, or else it's going to look retarded. So that's why I tell you guys all the time, those bodies, once you add rolling eyes to the figure, the body's also going up in size because it has to. You can't mess around with that because it's going to look stupid, and people are going to be like, what the hell's wrong with this big ass head? And you guys know in this community, people will bash Hot Toys all day long, but they will defend worldwide free shipping, just not to this world. Oh my God. I know the Infinity War didn't have any lights up. Exactly. And it should have. But again, back then, we were just happy getting everything that they were giving us. Now it's, with the amount of money we're paying, we have to be a little bit more demanding because it's getting more expensive.
Because I'm going to say the original Iron Spider was 240, 250.
Yeah, it was 240 some. It was 240 some. I just saw. Yep. Airman, welcome. How are you?
Hello!
Shout out all the way from Malaysia. Welcome, my friend. Shout out to Malaysia. Malaysia has a lot of toys over there. Malaysia sells really good toys over there. They got a lot of toys over there coming from over there. They do a lot of toys over there. They got a lot of collectors of toys over there.
I
big
bought from a company over there once or twice. Like, I think there's one big toy store that sells Hot Toys.
Well, I've ordered from eBay, and a lot of my stuff over the years has come from Malaysia. Like, a lot of stuff has come from Malaysia. So Malaysia's big in the toy world over there. Guys, there's 34 of you guys in here. Please hit that like button. Mike, can't wait to see your top 10 figures. Yeah, I already told him. I sent them the list PDF file.
That's what we should kind of like. I feel like weed out tomorrow, because if we're reviewing what came out this week right now, why don't we just go through kind of a list and narrow down a top 20?
Well, yeah. If you don't get any announcements tonight, which it looks like we're not, I was going to save that for next Saturday to have it closer to the end of the year. But if we don't have anything to talk about, then we'll just do that tomorrow then.
Or let's narrow down the list. You know what I mean? Like make a selection of 20 figures. Not that we're doing our top 10 tomorrow.
Okay, we could do that too.
Because aren't we picking from 100 fucking figures? I mean, isn't there that many releases anyway? So we at least got to narrow down that 100 to.
All right, so we'll do that then. We'll narrow down the list, and then the next week we'll do the top 10.
Right.
Shout out to Sean also. Shout out to Shady Sean for the list as well. Without Sean, let me tell you, it would have been a nightmare trying to put that together. That's why, again, I told you guys last year, try to start, like I said, let me try to keep track of this stuff. I completely lost track within the first 3 weeks. So that's why it's really good that he's able to do that. 37 likes. Guys, hit the like button if you haven't yet. Thank you, everybody who did. We got Ringo. Welcome. Long time.
Hello!
A long time. It's like, nah, see you on Fabs. Welcome, my friend. Welcome. You getting Iron Spidey? He's paid off and ready to ship. And so is my God Loki. So is a whole bunch of stuff from such. My Darth Vader battle damage. That's another one I'm not getting, which is a shame. It's very disappointing that I have a bunch of stuff paid off and they're not shipping. But again, it is what it is. What are you gonna do? I wish we had more companies like Toys Wonderland where we could get our money stolen. Yeah, good point to narrow it down, Mike. Man, somebody figured. Yeah, exactly. No, not only that, but I had to do that too, Mike. I had to figure out of that list which ones I got throughout the year to pick from.
Honestly,
those.
I can't even do that this year because I would have a list of 2 figures if I went off that. You know what I mean?
Sideshow
figures. No, I'm saying I'm gonna have to pick figures I don't have because
right.
That many.
Ringo, Sideshow. I get everything from Sideshow. 99% of my stuff comes from Sideshow. So, yep.
Which is an error, but
so Michael, if you had to rate this 1 to 10.
7.
Yeah, it's not bad, man. See, look at that. Again, this guy, Zord Photography, he takes the sickest pictures, man. And I tell you guys, I've been really contemplating because I can tell you this. You guys know I love gray. My floor is gray. My walls are gray. I love gray. I love gray everything. I've been really contemplating in getting my light box just so I could have, because obviously you guys know, for those who follow me on social media, my background is my cases, right? So I have to use the blur effect on my pictures to blur it out because there's a lot of lighting coming from it. So I don't really get these amazing images because of that. But I've been really contemplating getting a light box for that reason, so I could take better pictures and I could control the background that much more and get better pictures for you guys. Look at this. How badass is this?
And then what? Overdoing it in front of your display cases?
Well, I would set up the light box in front of so I would have it on my table where I take the pictures already, but instead of having my cases as the background, they would be inside the light box.
I don't think it's necessary.
No, exactly. That's why I haven't done it. That's why I'm like, and another thing, this is another thing about me, specifically about me. I don't like copying people. I don't like being like other people. I hate it when people try to be like me. I hate it when people try to copy me. And I understand to a certain extent it's a compliment when people try to copy you and stuff like that. I get it. But because I don't like copying people and I don't like being like everybody else, I actually hate being like everybody else. That's the main reason why I haven't done it. You know what I mean? I don't want people to be like, oh, look, he's taking the same style of pictures as this person, even though obviously they would never be the same poses. They would never be the same, it would not be the same. But I don't want to be like anybody else. I am happy with who I am. I don't like copying anybody else.
Boring though, an all white or all gray backdrop.
No, the reason it's not about the boring. To me, number one, like I said, I love the gray. Like this is like to me like the best shit. But it's more about control, right? You can control your images more without all the lighting that I get in the background from my cases. That's it. Right? Number one, the gray, and number two, the control of the whole image. Right? But on top of that, I don't want to be like anybody else. I don't want to copy anybody else. I don't want to look like I'm copying anybody because I don't do that. And like I said earlier, when people copy me, I'm like, yo, like go do your own shit. Like, why you got to copy me? Why you got to do what I'm doing that you can't come up with? And you guys know that I am not artistic by any means. I am not that person at all. I'm more logical and I'm more about facts. I'm not artistic at all. I've told you guys this for years. I don't like copying people. I don't like people copying me at all, ever. It actually really bothers me. And Rudy knows that I've told him, I'm like, yo, why they got to copy me? Like, you can't come up with your own shit. You got to copy me, because I don't copy anybody. So it bothers me when people copy me, like if I am able to do what I do when there are hundreds of people taking pictures and bloggers and, Instagrammers and YouTubers that create stuff like this, images like this, poses like this. And I'm a person that doesn't copy any of it. Why do you have to copy me? Yo, that shit bugs the hell out of me. So that's why I haven't gotten the light box. But I want to get the light box for those reasons. Number one, to control my background more, to get nicer shots. Now that you guys have seen that I'm posing a little bit more, obviously depending on the figure, right? I'm posing a little bit more. I'm getting a little more free with my posing. That's another reason I'm like, man, I could get a better shot without having to use the blur effect all the time, because sometimes, actually, Bob, a couple pictures of the Blade figure. One of the side pictures, one of the profile pictures, the blur effect cut off his entire front of his hair. So it looks like he's bald in the whole front. So to avoid shit like that, that's the only reason why I was like, man, I really should get a light box. But besides that, it's not because I want to copy people. It's not because I want to be like somebody. Absolutely never. I just want to have more control over my images to get better pictures, again, without having, because I'm not going to Photoshop shit. I'll tell you that right now. I don't Photoshop anything. And a lot of these people do. A lot of these people Photoshop a lot of these things. They change the tones. They change the colors, brighter, duller, the contrast, right? The tint. They mess with these pictures a lot. I would never do any of that. But if I stop using the blur effect on my images, guess what? I could take better pictures that are not cut off, that are not missing parts because of the blur effect. So again, that's the only reason why. But it's not to copy anybody. It's not to, to do any of that, because I don't do it anyway. Is Pop Collectibles legit? Pop Collectibles, according to some people, right? They delay. It takes them a long time to ship, right? So they, again, according to people, my personal experiences with Pop Collectibles, they have been amazing with me. They have never given me a problem. I could request a coupon code right now and they'll give me a coupon code immediately. So I have nothing bad to say when it comes to Pop Collectibles, just like Mike never had anything bad to say when it came to Toys Wonderland. He purchased from Toys Wonderland plenty. He got every single figure. He never got ripped off. He never got anything stolen. He never had any issues with them, ever. And we know what happened with that. Too many people. Same situation with me with Pop Collectibles. I can't tell you anything bad about Pop Collectibles because nothing bad ever happened to me. But I can tell you people have had issues with them. And
I've never ordered from Pop Collectibles, so I couldn't say shit.
I have, multiple times. And again, they were the people who got me my what did they get me? My Japan exclusive what was it? The Kimono Trooper, right? The Cherry Blossom. They got me my Japan, which again, I wanted the Japan. They announced it as Japan Anakin. And then it turns out that when it came time to shipping, he's like, oh no, we got to wait for yours. It's not, we're getting our Hong Kong version. I said, but wait a minute. I thought you were promoting Japan exclusive. So that's the only issue that I ever had. I thought I was getting Japan exclusive. They sent me either Hong Kong exclusive or China exclusive, but one of the two. Because I remember Patrick, I think, sent me China exclusive. And I think Pop sent me Hong Kong exclusive. So I think that's where the mix-up was. But they got me all that stuff that otherwise I would have been like, yo, where am I getting this stuff? So I can't tell you anything bad that they ever did to me. I can't tell you that they ever tried to steal my money. I can't tell you any of that stuff because it never happened. But I can tell you, for example, Carlo in this chat, I believe it was Carlo. Carlo has had issues with, I believe, them shipping his stuff on time. If I'm not, again, I could be wrong about Carlo, but I'm pretty sure it was Carlo that had, oh, they're not shipping my stuff. What's taking so long? Blah, blah, blah. But I think they shipped everything out eventually. Not that they stole his money ever, but they shipped out his stuff eventually. So people have gone through that with Pop Collectibles. So that's all I can say about him. Again, with me, 100% perfect every time. These blogger pictures. Yeah, no, this guy, Zord Photography, his posing is always incredible. His poses are always badass. Look at this. He always takes really, really, really great pictures. And look what he did. Look how smart this guy is. He put the foot of the Iron Spider inside the boot of Thanos to keep him in there, and guaranteed he has a C-clamp on the waist to hold him up. And look, he's holding him also on this side with the gauntlet. So very beautiful images all the time. Look at that. Look, this is what I mean about the photoshopping. See how he adds the spit? So this is what they do, right? So they control their images with the light box so then they could add and take away things to the picture. Obviously, I would never do any of that. I wouldn't be able to do it anyway because I don't know how. And I don't even have Photoshop anyway. So, but I want to be able to control my background because of the blur effect only, and that's it. See, they just look like such classy pieces, right? These shots, look at that. That's beautiful. That's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So that's what I'm saying. That's the only reason why I want my gray background. Number one, I've always loved gray. My cars have always been gray, right? Like I said, my house is painted gray. My floor is gray. So I just love gray, especially a gunmetal gray. But I don't want to be like anybody. I don't want to copy anybody. I don't want people to be like, oh, look, he's copying this guy. Absolutely never. Because that's not me. I don't like copying anybody. And like I said, I hate it when people copy me. 38 likes, 31 watching. Thank you, everybody who hit the like button. I appreciate it. Do not get a light box. You need a backdrop. Talk to Black Tom. Who's Black Tom? Before you buy something, need a lighting setup too. What's Black Tom? I don't know what that is. But no, again, that's why I haven't jumped into anything. You know what I mean? Because I know it's not just, oh, let me get the light box and that's it, you're done. You know what I mean? I get it's more than that. But I know that my thing is the background. That's all I'm worried about, just the background. But I know you got to get lights for in there. I know you got to get a whole setup for the camera. I get all that, which is, again, why I haven't done it. Also, a specific size of light box as well. Because light boxes now, they come with different backgrounds. They give you a red, they give you blue, they give you white, they give you black, they give you gray, they give you all these colors, green, so you could mix and match whatever you want to do. But I don't, because I don't know much about it, I haven't jumped into doing anything. But I want my gray light box very, very, very bad. Faz, yes, you're correct on Pops. Oh, it is you. Okay. Yeah, I remember, because I remember I would have to message him on your behalf to find out, where your stuff was, why it was taking so long, blah, blah, blah. And so, that's what I know happened for a fact. But to me, I can't tell you any complaints about them. Michael, anything you want to say to the people?
Go check out Kit's Trump post. You got a few more libtards attacking me with some long dissertations that we have some fun laughing at him.
Oh my God. Yeah, so guys, 16 Kit, go check out the post. It's the post of him announcing that he's got 3 pieces of the Trump figure left. And just two now. Just go to the comments and read what goes on. Obviously, a lot of you guys are going to find that very normal because you guys, most likely feel the same way about Trump, aka Ash. Oh, Black Tom Cruise, you mean? Barry, you talking about? Oh, I didn't know that's what you meant. All right, so Barry, if he's not busy with SH Figure Arts, maybe he'll respond. All right, guys. So we'll be back tomorrow. Like Mike said, we're most likely gonna go through the release list. Shout out to Shady Sean for the list. We'll narrow it down to a certain number, and then from that number for the following Saturday, we'll decide what our top 10 figures of the year will be. So as always, guys, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next.